DC, what's happening? Thank you for tuning in to another week of Live from the Corner. I am Breezy Taylor, along with my man, my mellow, my ace, my co-pilot AI.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What it
McDowell, like the McDowells from Coming to America.
You dig it. But don't ask me for no damn French fries.
What's good with you, man?
Oh, man, I'm cooling, man. Coming off the New Year, right? Ain't we coming off? Oh, no, we did that last show.
We did a show.
That's how old I'm getting, y'all. But I ain't gonna tell y'all that out there. My true age or whatever. But yeah, right. Man, so basically, man, that's been cooling, man. Other than this weird sporadic weather that we've been getting out here, man. For those of y'all don't know that this area is weird for weather, man. Like,
you know, let me tell you something. This is how weird this weather is. So it was 17 degrees on Saturday?
Right.
This Friday is gonna be with like 62.
Yeah.
That's how folks get sick. We got a 45-degree swing like that. It's gonna be a lot of sick people, man.
No, that is not how people get sick out there in digital land. You know how people get sick is that when it is 60, they still wearing their Helly Hansons. They still up in that joint with the heat on, like they what an 87-year-old grandmother.
I got a question on, man. Who still wears Helly Hansen though?
Man, they be out here.
They be out there.
You gotta go to the hood. You gotta go to the hood. Can't everybody afford the Canadian Goose?
But you know what though? I tell you what. So I seen people wear Helly Hansen. You know, when it was popping. It wasn't until I moved to DC that I seen like that was like the official attire.
Yeah.
The DMV.
Well, it's no different from you wearing Chuck Taylors in the snow.
And I have done
That's
that.
how West Coast people do.
I have
you know
done that. I went to Philly a couple years ago for a weekend, and man, I'm just thinking like, man, I'm from Denver. I mean, I'm from used to the snow.
Right.
And I'll get to Philly, man. You know, we do the tourist thing. You know, I had my black Chuck Taylors. My feet was brick.
Yeah?
My foot was brick.
So you telling me you didn't break a leg because them joints is ice skates?
Nah, I mean, I'm surprised I didn't.
Man, we gotta watch this dude. He's a ninja. How the hell you trek through snow in some Chuck Taylors and not die from it?
Good question.
Bruh, you need to write a book on that journey.
All right.
Straight up.
So, enough about us.
Yeah.
Yo, we are happy. We are very happy. We are very blessed to be joined by the rock and soul greats, the magnificents. And I'm saying this because not only have we had them on the show before, I seen them live at the release party. It tore it down, so I can say that. When I say magnificent, I mean that wholeheartedly. We got the Coolots joining us in the house.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
We're having a little technical difficulties, but Crystal, who's part of the band, is going to be calling in on Facebook Messenger. But we are joined by them. We are happy to be blessed with them. You know what I'm saying? They got some exciting information.
They didn't forget about us.
They got some exciting information to let you all know about. But for real, they are the first persons that came back. We told y'all welcome to come back, and they've done just that. So we're going to take a quick break, and next Fixes You'll See will be us along with CWOLOTS.
Yes, indeed.
Ascension to the top where it all began. Fading whispers, vanished feelings. Knowing it was all pretend. And yes, I cared then. Those present and past still haunting. Like thieves, they took you from my grasp before I held you firmly. I couldn't care less now. How could we let them in? How could we let them win? Our love was a given. How could we let them in? How could we let them win? Our love was a given. Ascension to the top where it all began. Fading whispers, vanished feelings. Knowing it was all pretend. And yes, I cared then. Those present and past still haunting. Like thieves, they took you from my grasp before I held you firmly. I couldn't care less now. Could we let them in? Could we let them win? Our love was a giving. Could we let them in? Could we let them win? Our love was a giving. Hey, yeah, yeah.
And we are back. And as you can tell, we have a packed house up here. We are joined by the Coolots. Thank y'all again for blessing us with your presence once more. Thank y'all for coming back.
Absolutely. For sure. Thanks for having us.
Coming back.
Yeah. Thanks for having
So,
us, man.
so how y'all been since the last time y'all been here?
Yo, we've been awesome. We've been awesome. We've had a album release. You know what I mean? You know, you had a part in that. We're very grateful for you.
Yes,
and, you
yes.
know,
Shout out
all
to
that,
you
you know,
two
and
for
the
coming
wife
through.
and the wife, you
Yeah.
know. But yeah, we had album
Give
release. You
thanks.
know what I'm saying? We had video shoot. We got some good things coming out. We planning a tour. You know, it's good stuff. A popping. So
So dope.
yeah.
That is so dope.
Yeah.
I mean, like, that is dope. I don't know how to explain that, Joe. Yeah, because like when y'all was here, I think y'all was getting the album like finished or whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So it was like a hectic time for y'all, like especially being spread out like that. So
Yep.
man, to hear it like and just see it, you know, that's amazing, man. Y'all did a great job
Thank
on
you.
the actual
Thank you.
album.
And you know what? And let's not forget, when y'all were here, that was out, Acapulco, as you all call it, right?
Yes.
Doing it
You know
out.
what I'm saying? And that was great. You know what I'm saying? I like how you call it Acapulco. You know what I'm saying? But that was great. So I knew, going into that release party, I was like, man, this what it sounds good live without instrumentation. I can only imagine just how much better, that release party was. And me and Coco, the person that you will always see but never hear, we came through and show love and just worked for them. You know what I'm saying? So
It was
Yeah.
greatly needed and appreciated, man. We definitely appreciate you.
it was all good. It was all good. So tour. Let the people know about the tour, where they can catch you and what stops and dates and all of that.
So the tour is coming. It's happening. Wheels are in motion. Sorry, I'm real short back here. I can't figure out how to. I can't figure out how to raise the chair. So, but first stop on the tour. What camera am I looking at?
You look straight ahead.
Oh, okay.
Right there.
First stop on the tour, of course, is DC. We'll be at the Fillmore here, Silver Spring, this Sunday. This Sunday, yes. That's
She forgot.
this
She
Sunday, the 14th, with Black Alley. We're opening for Black Alley. The Fix will be there.
Dope.
It's going to be a dope show. A dope show. You should definitely be there. Everybody should be there, actually.
So
Definitely.
with this tour, how many stops are you all having?
So we're planning it now. We know it's going to be a plethora of stops. You know what I'm saying? We have we got
that
ATL on the list. We got NOLA on the list. You know what I'm saying? We had Cali, Philly. You know what I'm saying? We got Cali on the list. We got a lot of places on the list. You know what I'm saying? So we're formulating everything just to make sure things come together. You know what I'm saying? So when we come to your city, show love.
Yes.
Please, you know.
Positive
We
vibes.
traveling from
Come
afar
out.
to
Exactly.
bring love.
Come out.
Yeah.
All right, so we got the tour popping. After the tour, what else y'all have going on?
Hell, man, the video.
Yeah, the video.
The video. The video.
8-degree weather.
I said,
The video. Oh,
I
man.
posing out there in the
Oh
snow.
man, no,
Yeah.
it was so
I seen
cold.
that.
No, that was actually frozen.
Oh, man.
That's not a picture. That's the real frozen right there.
You damn right. It was so cold. So it was so cold. One shot we were for plot's sake we had to be stationary. You know what I mean? And so other shots you giving it to the camera like yeah. But that one we was just standing there. I'm trying not to get mad, but I'm mad at myself. I'm just like, let me keep my madness to myself, and not. It's not the place for that. It's not the place.
Right.
Locks was froze up.
Right.
Snot was froze up. It's fine, but we pushed through. And shout out to Mark and Zach. Yeah. And what the dark figure. His girl, Kiana.
Yes,
Kiana.
yes.
Came through at the last
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about Lord Voldemort.
She don't let you know.
She did. She was
Yeah,
brand.
she was a true champion though.
Trooper.
Yeah.
And lace, and I was like, girl,
What?
Leggings and lace.
Somebody was out there in that
Leggings
weather in
Yeah,
leggings and legs.
yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
She's a champion.
Well, yeah, she,
they special.
She a true G then.
Yeah.
So the video is done, and it's still being edited, or is it?
We have shot it.
Yeah,
We have shot
yeah.
the video.
Okay.
We
Yes.
shot the video
All
on
right.
Sunday.
Well, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be great, especially with y'all out there in below zero.
Oh yeah. Looking forward to it to drop like early February. Yeah, early February. So.
You know what I'm about to say next. You all are more than welcome to come back, and if you want, if you want debuts, we can have like our first world premiere.
Oh man.
Oh,
That,
yeah.
what?
Yeah.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
an honor.
Will y'all please grace the stage one time when y'all come up this joint? We can't
Instruments
wait
and all
for
and
that.
stuff. We got the.
You can do
We
it.
gotta figure out.
Do a
Yeah,
musical
we would have to.
takeover.
We
all
would have
weekend.
to. We would have to
You
figure
want
out.
to do
what y'all
Acapulco
want.
again?
Nah, y'all can
You want an
actually-
Acapulco?
What
They
is
want
it,
an
the
Acapulco
toy
again.
band that they be
Oh.
doing. Just bring a whole bunch of toys, a xylophone, plastic xylophone, and do it like that.
That's
Nah,
nice.
you know what?
That would be cool.
That would be good.
But you know what though, man? It's actually y'all's fault. 'Cause y'all have spoiled us. Like we just a matter of fact, I was this morning when I found out y'all want to perform, man. I'm not gonna lie, I did a little,
We sorry.
I did
Yeah,
a
we
little
are.
2-year-old tantrum
We are
at
a little
work.
bit.
Grown 6'2" man, well on the floor and everything. But I understand y'all probably hella exhausted from all the work you've been doing.
Yeah,
but like
we've
I
been
said,
working hard. We've been
yeah,
working
I
hard.
mean, and it's paid off. Like I said, y'all just got spoiled, and I'm gonna be alright though.
What? Look!
Catch
Just
a
come
Sunday.
through
Catch a Sunday.
Sunday.
Catch a
Come
Sunday.
through Sunday. Yeah, the real deal on
Check it
Sunday.
out.
Just might work.
Door
Just might work.
7:30.
Dig that.
8:30 show.
Um,
First.
Okay, all right, to my schedule. Now, while y'all up here, we love to get your opinions. We love to hear, what it is that you all think about what's going on in the world. All right? So,
For sure.
do any of you all shop at H&M?
Well, I used to.
Used to.
No,
Yeah.
like I used
That
to.
was quite disappointing. Yeah, it was.
So
it
what was the
it
news?
was-
I'm sorry, I missed that.
All right, so H&M, and we actually have a picture.
You're gonna be mad, Huggy.
You're gonna be
Huggy's
pissed.
gonna be mad.
Yeah.
So H&M, which is based out of Sweden, in their most recent print out of the children's clothing, they have a young a black boy wearing a hoodie that says "Coolest Monkey in the Jungle." Not coolest kid on the playground. Not coolest whatever. The coolest monkey, right?
His parents was white. They adopted.
Yeah, and that.
Did anybody do the research on
it's
this?
Funny, it's funny you say that
Did anybody
because
do it?
his mother is black, or someone who claims to be his mother, and she, like everybody does when they have something to say, they go to Twitter.
True.
Right, so
True.
on Twitter, she said that that's just one of few pictures that he has modeled in. Let's not make it a big deal.
Kill.
You know what? You're the mother. I'm not gonna try to tell you what you should feel, but I just don't have. I have a problem with someone willingly calling my child a monkey.
Well, let me ask you, I'm not sure of where they're from. Are they from Sweden too? Would they have?
I'm not.
Right.
I'm not.
How
I'm
old
not
That's a
sure.
good
How
question.
old are
Second
they?
generation,
That's a good question.
European
How
instead
old
of
are they?
African or whatever.
Yeah.
Are they based out of
I'm
Africa?
not. I'm not sure.
Okay.
But he looks.
If they're
African.
brown, they probably
Right.
immigrated.
Well, that's a bad. You're crazy for that one. That's
I was like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I was like,
but anyway, right? To save you real quick.
I mean, we all
No,
African
I'm
anyway,
messing with you.
so.
I'm messing with you, bro. I'm messing with you.
Listen, look,
But
listen,
a lot of people they've been hiring British, black British actors and people from Europe and stuff that are black, because they don't have the same problems with those words. They don't associate monkey and they don't associate the N word with racism. Like that's not what they see or grew up,
Right.
hearing.
And you know what? And I thought about that too, but I'm pretty sure they have a offices here in America.
Exactly.
Oh, hell
It's
yeah,
a level
they
of
do.
sensitivity that
Yeah,
you need
right,
to
right.
have. But I mean, it's the predominant race, so we don't have. I don't expect them to have that level of sensitivity. Be like, oh, wait a minute,
say what I want to.
black people were called monkeys back in the day. Wait, maybe we shouldn't put this brown skinned little boy in a shirt that has monkey on it. You know what I'm saying? No, they're not thinking that. They're just like, oh,
I feel like on a
Yeah.
micro level, like they probably have no history of what it actually means. But on like a macro level, a society should be able to check that idea of having that on a shirt of any child, or like calling anybody those type of things because it's not appropriate.
I was going to give them the benefit of the doubt until there was a white kid modeling another hoodie,
Okay.
and his was called Jungle Survivor.
Mangrove.
So that's when it's like I'm not getting the benefit of the doubt because you call the whites the survivor, and you call the black the monkey. So I
the
can't
cool
give you
monkey,
benefit
the
of
cool
doubt.
monkey though. He
Cool
cool.
Man, it is
He
so.
cool.
I mean, do we take it that serious? Do we take it to heart like that?
Of course.
I mean,
With a word like monkey, yes.
Come on,
In
man.
the world-
Hold up, but we supposed to, it's always supposed to be
man.
getting over this
Like,
stuff.
Nah,
man.
nah.
No.
And that's why I was like, how old is the
Any
mother?
other animal.
Like, how old is the mother? Because it's like some young folk, I don't know. It's like some young folks that don't necessarily know the depth of things because
That's
it's
what
a lot of, it's just a
Hell
lot
no, he
of
doesn't.
like pop and hip hop and white folks listen to hip hop and it's a lot of mixing. You know what I mean?
right.
So that's why I'm like, well, how
I
old
think
was
the
she?
mother
Whatever,
was
whatever.
like, I
But
think the
I
mother-
remember.
I think the
Fuck that.
conversation between her and her son was like, "Sir, to be a monkey for this money, you go get up on this
Right.
stage."
At the
But
end of the
You
day,
hear
it's
me?
about
At the
that
end of the
paycheck.
day, we gotta get paid.
But you know what? When
You dig?
when she said it's okay, let's not make a big deal. That's kind of like excusing white supremacy.
I
Her
don't
mother-
take it
is-
that
is
far.
this
I
boy's
think it's
mother-
not
was
excusing the
mother-
euros that she got off that jump.
No,
could've been.
his mother was black. Yes,
She's black,
yes,
she's
but
black.
we don't know where the mother was.
After
from.
our second break,
Great.
I'll actually pull up a picture. We also joined by Crystal, who's also part of the band, but as you can tell, is not here.
Where's
How are
Crystal?
you?
Hey,
Hey, boo.
Crystal, hello.
Can you hear us?
Crystal.
Hey.
Hey, Crystal.
Crystal, what's going on?
Y'all look good. Oh, everything.
You on, girl? You on?
Can you hear
Good
me?
morning.
I feel like
finally
Verizon right
thawed
now.
out
Can you hear
from
me?
Sunday.
Huh?
I said I think I finally thought out from Sunday.
oh yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
For your below freezing video shoot?
Ice cold.
That's got to be the best video in the history of videos. Since edited, if I was out there, you know what I'm saying. So Crystal, as you can tell, thank y'all for coming on again. The tour is coming up. Do you have anything to add to the upcoming tour?
Oh my gosh, yes, it's going to be so exciting. First, of course, we're excited to kick it off at the Fillmore with We the Fix and Black Alley. That show's a long time coming. And then, we have some things that we're firming up in ATL. Philly, we'll probably hit that. Well, not probably, we'll hit that once, maybe even twice. Looking at Bmore, New York, and various spots in Florida, at least to start. And we are, hoping to work our way west at some point. But right now, those are the places that we know that we are going for sure. So super excited about that, just because it's,
I wanted to
Yes.
ask you.
just,
Go ahead.
it's time to reach the fan base that we have there in those areas live and in person and beyond, our recordings and our videos. So it'd be great to connect with them that way.
And Crystal, I need to ask you a question.
Yeah, what's up?
Was it that cold out there where it ran you out of town? Because you are never here. Where are you at?
You
Like,
know
you
what?
probably someplace warm as I don't know what.
She is.
She is.
She is.
Well, I am technically a Floridian now. I live in Tampa, but I do come back home for business, Culottes business, and my family and stuff is there. So yeah, I was there Sunday. I really felt like I knew at that point that I was a
Yo,
Floridian because
you a trooper,
first and
Crystal.
foremost, just like getting off the
Crystal toes
plane
was
and I
out.
was super
You've
cold
given
and I
up.
was like running to find the shuttle to
You
get
had
to the
your toes
rental
out, too?
facility.
Yo, Crystal toes was out. Yo, she was
and
a
then
trooper.
just,
She was in some heels. She did
trying
it
to
for
withstand the
the
cold
film.
and not being used to these temperatures anymore. Like I knew, I'm like, what's happened to me? I'm like, I'm a city girl. I need to man up or something and get myself together because
Stop
I'm
being a punk,
used
Crystal.
to these temperatures.
Warming up.
Being
Warming up.
down here the last year is like, I don't know. It was crazy, but we worked it out. I have feeling in my toes. I left with all my
God bless
all my
those
toes,
toes.
all my
God
fingers.
bless those
So
toes. They're
Again,
worth it.
Crystal is a
I
true
do it again.
champion, though. She, like,
10%.
she had her toes out.
10%.
He said
She had her
10%.
toes out.
Gave her 10%.
She had her toes out.
Basically, what they're saying is you deserve Florida.
Yeah.
Florida and all the extra.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
So, so Crystal, while you're on,
all over again this-
while you're on, we'd like to get your opinion on some topics too, if that's all right with you.
Yeah, sure.
So,
Yeah.
I don't know how your church service, normally goes. I don't know how your praise period at your church normally goes. But needless to say, Cardi B has infiltrated every facet of life.
Wait.
And
Shout out to
yeah,
Cardi.
and we have a clip of some beautiful being footage of a church stepping and dancing in church to Bodak Yellow.
I mean, you know,
Yo,
Where's the church
on
mama?
one hand, I'm ready to party. But then I'm in the house of the Lord, so you can't really do that to that song.
Well,
I mean,
it does say make a cheerful noise unto the Lord, but I don't think they had Bodak Yellow in mind though.
yo,
But I don't
check
think that's
it, check
considered
it.
to be praise dance.
Look, then that's not.
I don't
That's
have
not.
that.
No. Look, all I'm saying, I'm cool with progression. You got to reach the youth. Maybe you could come up with some new words. You know what I'm saying?
And here it comes.
Praise the Lord.
In
He's
5.
messing with me. I don't know.
Right.
I don't know, but like they weren't liturgical dancing at all. They weren't like.
Try.
They was
Just
popping.
try.
Nah, you can't
I
dance
mean,
like that.
I was looking for
You
somebody to
can
start
flow
twerking,
with it.
honestly. I was
But you
looking
gotta
for
reach the
somebody-
youth. You know what I'm saying? You gotta reach the youth. You gotta reach
I
the
mean,
youth.
you know what?
You can't be
It
in
was
a
too
does
much
say
space
cheerful
between the
noise
kneecaps.
unto the Lord, so and all are welcome. I'm just saying,
Just put some lyrics to the show about the Lord.
whatever religion you're part of, maybe your God does a WAP, maybe your God does a C-walk, I don't know, but apparently their God dances to Bodak
They be
Yellow.
they God makes them bloody moves. They God make them bloody moves, man.
Or
Ain't nothing harder than Jesus.
or praise
making
dabbing,
bloody
right? Or praise dabbing, right?
No, but shout out to them for trying to engage the youth like that. I'm sure
Yeah,
that was
it
their
was-
motivation behind it.
Yeah.
Like, okay, how can we get the
I've
youth?
been in a situation
Yeah,
like
like
that.
how can we get
you have
the
been
youth
to one of
to
them
come
churches
to
and you would have
a
danced.
church event?
Everybody's probably
Probably
stuck.
walk down that
Everybody
aisle
was
just
stuck.
like that
It's
before
like,
you
oh.
But-
feel like you have done it before.
But no. However, you do have to put some extra lyrics to it because straight up, they're going to go. Their
To
mind is going to go
Lord,
to
bitch.
Yeah,
And you all in
can't
church like,
fuck
oh,
with
wait.
Right, exactly.
Now you in church about some bloody shoes now. But I tell you what, I mean, it's not uncommon to hear churches remake.
Yeah, Kirk Franklin does it all the time.
I've heard gospel version of All the Way Up, which
Bruh,
was
it's the gospel version of
Yo.
Kids Bop, bruh.
Gospel artists sample Prince.
gospel version of
Gospel
Kids
artists sample
Bop.
Prince.
Right.
Sample all the old. Like, no, they sample secular music all the time.
Kelly made 2 albums, a double album. He made a Steppers album.
Yes.
He made a couple albums. So it can be done. But I guess however the youth comes to church,
You can make Silk a joint.
do what it. You
There's
gotta
a meeting in my bedroom.
No.
In my pulpit?
do. Probably not.
No,
You
in
know
the
what I'm saying?
pulpit?
Silk is never a
Hey,
person
look.
in that space.
Hey, look, they too.
Then no.
Hey, Crystal, they too damn
not
gifted
that.
over here. They just singing it everywhere they go and stuff.
Oh my God, it's always.
Oh, Lord.
This is normal life.
So
Cool out shenanigans.
Hey, he hit that though. He hit
that too.
He hit that.
so
say another room.
Bedroom. I was like,
Bedroom. Oh, okay.
annex in the annex.
You pray in the
in
bedroom.
the fellowship hall. Something. In the quiet.
So now you can officially say that Bodak Yellow in church is a real thing.
Yes, Lord. Yes.
I'll tell you, it was also a real thing down at ATL. Where else but ATL? Shout out to my ATL folks. Georgia fans, I'm sorry y'all lost last night, but sorry about that. But down to ATL, which is home of strip clubs, that's where "Make It Rain," the term came from. So there's an artist / radio personality by the name of Little Bankhead. He took whole strip club etiquette to a whole new level. So instead of making it rain, instead of ones, whatever, he's going to throw something else in the strip club. Yeah.
I'm talking about the real goddamn MVP. Nigga ain't gotta go to the Chinese girl or no more. Any ain't giving bitches hair in this motherfucker. I said, fuck it, we gonna build the bitch. Foot said we gonna fuck it. I'm gonna build me a bitch in here tonight. Any ain't a motherfucking crew in this bitch. Never eat a little bitch. Some cash was like, oh, give me some. Oh, give me some hair. Give me some of that hair. You better saw that motherfucker get tight hell.
All right.
They love him.
And there actually is footage of him actually like throwing.
What a damn pimp, I must say. What a damn pimp. And I ain't even
Was
trying
it
to promote
quality
like that.
weave though?
I mean, you know what?
Yeah, it can't be Yaki. That better be Remy.
That was
Joints
the
don't want
Hawaiian.
the Yaki.
That's a Hawaiian silky joint.
Is
They want the
Remy
Remy.
expensive?
They
So,
want
all
that
right,
Remy.
so
My joint
educate
taught me
everybody
that.
because we don't just have people from
My
DC
joint
watching
taught me
this,
that.
okay?
Okay.
We got people overseas watching this. Explain to them how much a pack of weave like that would cost on a rig,
How much is
no
bundles?
clue.
Like $250?
People finance weave.
Oh, Crystal, no.
Oh, yes. I have no clue.
Did you say
We
you
all
finance
forgot.
weaves?
Yes, they do.
Hold on, hold. I mean, why don't, hey, look, if you want to finance the daggone weave, finance the horse. Just go get the horse and rent it.
Why you at it?
Cut the tail yourself.
Well, look, ladies like a little options, I guess,
So I
The
tell you
feminine
what
ladies like a
got
little
me,
options.
besides the fact
Make
he
it
threw
look
weave,
nice.
was at how happy the dancers were to get the weave.
That's
Yes, of
real.
course.
That's
Okay.
real.
That's
Like
real.
they need
Men love,
that.
in the club,
That's
they
what
like that
need.
long
They
flowing
were
hair, your
joyfully
hips
clapping.
going
I-
on
I-
in their face. Shoot. They about to get their money from them bundles.
That hair is a
They about to
bill.
get 4 more bundles off that one bundle that he gave for free. For them
stretch it
dollars.
out.
Yep. Nah, they gonna make money off that joint.
So my man came prepared. My man came with a duffel bag of hair. Not ones. He came with a full
That was
duffel
the finance
bag
to come up. That was
of weave.
That's way
Nobody
different.
asked him
They
any
gonna remember.
questions.
Why
When
are
he
all the
showed up in the
ladies
club with a
like,
bag of weave,
that is an
with
excellent
a bag of
gift.
bundles.
You know, I have to say, ATL is like my third home. So y'all definitely showed me something new. Because I've been in some of the gentleman clubs in ATL.
Gentlemen.
Like we call
club.
it gentlemen
No,
clubs,
sir.
right?
No, sir.
I've-
They're the
I've-
Playboy symbols
I've
at Magic City, bro.
I perused one or two of the fine establishments, and I've never seen weave being thrown out.
That is
I've-
the best thing I've ever seen in my life, bro.
I've seen
that is so original.
I've seen folks about to
Bruh.
fight over who's tipping more. I've seen dude throw 10 stack, and another dude throw a 15 stack. They about to fight because he's like, "How you gonna out tip me?"
Yo, and that
I'm
is
gonna just
the
be
best
like, let me
idea.
just make sure I
Right,
pick
you
up
know,
my money.
you know what I equate that to?
Y'all
Down a
fighting.
bundle of weave.
Me
So
put it in
nobody
my
in here
bag.
told that a homeless person
Right,
buy them the
yeah.
food instead of giving them the money. You buy them the food. So the women they're gonna use the money to get the weaves anyway. Give it to them.
Yeah. And from that weave, they're gonna make a lot of
some
money.
OG
Or
shit.
throw clear heels.
I just, you know what? So we call strippers
Get in the rap game.
shoe models.
get in the rap game.
'Cause that's the only thing they're keeping on. So we call them shoe modeling. You know.
She claps his.
I've never heard of that.
Yeah, think about it. Don't they
You
keep on the
surprise me
shoes, right?
one Christmas at a time. Every time you come back from somewhere, it's some new you. Oh, where the hell you getting this from? But you surprise me every time, yeah. I need a magic 8-ball on this one. I need a magic. Ask me any question, Breezy. It's gonna be. Hey, will Breezy go back and tip the strippers' weave?
Hell yes.
The star says no.
That star knows me.
You win this time.
So recently there was a women's MMA fight that was supposed to take place in Japan. Needless to say, one of the fighters, she didn't make weight. You know, she had to weigh 207, I think, was the weight. When you see the weigh-in, you're gonna notice something peculiar about why she didn't make the weight. And we have that clip coming up. Her name is Gabby Garcia. She's out of Brazil. She was fighting. Yeah, and she was fighting an Asian fighter. In the weigh-in, you see, the weigh-in is kind of crazy.
かなり身長差あるこの2人、体重差ももちろんあるでしょう。まずはカンドリシドル選手、そして遅れてギャビ・ガルシア選手の登場です。まずはカンドリ選手から体重計に乗っていただきます。
はい、カンドリ選手、73.75 クリアです。
かなりの余裕を持ちまして、この95キロ契約、まずカンドリシドル選手クリアしました。さあ続いてギャビ・ガルシア選手です。
はい、ガルシア選手、107.7、12.7 キログラムオーバーとなります。
12.7 キロ。ちょっと待ってください。いや、ちょっと待ってください。自己委員長、すみません。これは聞いたことない。
Yeah. No, play again. Yeah. You know what?
Put it down in the lower corner.
She is. You know what she's saying, right? Fuck, I gotta be finding this Amazon for. Y'all think I'm a fool. Look, the storm's off. The storm's off. I'm gone.
This some bullshit.
I'm gone.
This is bullshit.
Shit, man, this some bullshit.
Oh, y'all got me fucked up. Oh, y'all got me fucked up.
Look at this big man.
And she look like, what's wrong with her?
Oh, you got me fucked up.
I
mean, gosh.
She's stoned out like,
まあ
fuck
本当
you.
におっしゃる通りなんで、ルール
That Jones like
No,
245.
Yo, that reminds me of Deuce Bigelow, Mel Gigolo, the first one.
基本的
When
に
he
は
went
こ
to
の
go
チャイ
pick
ニ
up
ー
the
ズ
tall
のやら
one.
せられる機会じゃない。
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, dude, that remind me.
Yeah, man.
Is Tina here?
Yes,
I'm Deuce Bigelow. Her date?
I get my things.
I love this place. Where are you from again?
Norway.
Freak! I hear great things about it. Holy shit, it's Bigfoot! So how'd you end up here?
I had a pituitary.
Yeah, so when I saw that weigh-in, she said, y'all got me fucked up. They don't want to fight that. And stormed off like, no, I'm cool. I'm cool.
Not it. That.
Man.
Well, somebody knows that somebody's been heavy on the steroids. She is
But like I
built,
said,
bruh.
so she stopped
I envy
trying
her.
to lose weight because she said that it was making her physically ill. Like she felt like she was going to die. So I'm not sure how much she weighed when she started to lose weight to get to 207.
Oh, my God.
She was 238 there. So you know she had to be at least 250 to start losing. Right.
That's a lot of sandwiches.
Man, she ain't missed a one. You hear me? She ain't missed a one.
Yeah, that was most of it was muscle. Yeah, for sure.
Just
for sure.
saying, but still, still a lot of sandwiches.
We're gonna go take a quick break. Crystal, will you still be with us?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, we're gonna take a quick break. When we get back, we'll have more of the cool outs along with Live from the Corner. Facebook, thanks for watching. Live from the Corner. All right, we were back, and all the chairs on the stage are working properly
Yes,
now.
yes.
Properly,
I feel
yeah.
a part of the team now. I feel a part of the team.
All right.
Sitting at the grown-up table now.
So there was this doctor in where else, Florida, calling the black Doogie Howser, except that he wasn't a licensed doctor, and he had a clinic and everything, and we got him. I guess coming from his arraignment, yeah. You know,
I remember that guy.
right? And so he pled guilty, and we have him being led out of the courthouse after.
When he was a teenager, authorities in Florida say Malachi Love Robinson posed as a doctor and set up a medical clinic. This week, the now 20-year-old pled guilty to charges that carry a prison sentence of more than 3 years.
My intentions were pure.
When Inside Edition spoke to Love Robinson in 2016, he claimed he didn't do anything wrong.
There is no law that states that you have to have a bachelor's or master's or a PhD to take someone's temperature.
Anyone should be able to open a clinic?
This is a free country. Anyone with the funds to open a clinic, let me finish, can open a clinic.
While Love Robinson may have not committed a crime by opening the clinic in West Palm Beach, Florida, prosecutors say he did something illegal when he gave an examination to an undercover female police officer. They also accuse him of taking $30,000 from an 86-year-old patient, among other crimes. He pled guilty to felony charges that include practicing medicine without a license and grand theft. He must also pay back $80,000 to his victims.
He want to do his time. He want to move on with his life.
Wow. So now, mind you, this the trial was just recently. He's just now 20. So while he had his fake clinic, he was a teenager.
Yeah. And you could clearly see, like earlier, like when I saw the story years ago, you know what I'm saying, that he looked like a baby. Yeah. Like you could just see that, you know, this is a baby up there trying to tell you how to take care of your kid. You know what I mean? It was very suspicious.
That's why
I'm
trying to figure out why none of his patients, like their antennas didn't go up when they saw him.
Well, evidently they did, because if you heard, he got caught by undercover policemen. Policewoman, excuse me.
So someone said something, yeah.
And that's how it led up to it, because people were inquiring about something's just not right with Dr. Love. Of all names, son.
Dude,
Dr. Love.
The dude has a Bond villain name, Malachi Love Robinson. That sounds like a Bond villain.
Sound like a weirdo.
Right?
It's a con.
But I'm saying, you know what? I'm actually kind of proud of him to have that ingenuity. No.
Sorry, everybody, I don't agree with that.
To have that ingenuity. I mean, it takes.
He has skills.
He has skills, right? He has skills. So now, had he applied it to something more positive,
some ethics,
it'd be a different story.
Yeah, he got no ethics.
You know it's bad out here. Hold on, yeah. You know it's bad out here when a black person can go and get a whole practice. Okay, in Florida. And can't go to a damn bank and get a loan for a $12,000 damn car.
Yeah,
I'm over this country, young. I'm over you.
Get out of here.
I'm over you. You people are fools, young.
So speaking of fools, for all you Ball family, LeVar, LeAngelo, Lonzo Ball fans, and the fans of the Big Baller brand, I have to break y'all hearts. The Big Baller brand was just given an F rating by another BBB, the Better Business Bureau, and we got something of that.
What's up, guys? It's Mike Babcock from TMZ Sports. LeVar Ball's Big Baller brand has gotten an F rating from the Better Business Bureau, and the organization is telling consumers be very, very careful before you buy anything from this website. Now, the Better Business Bureau is a 105-year-old organization, basically monitors businesses across the country, helps protect consumers, make sure people aren't getting ripped off. Now, the BBB says they have been inundated with complaints since LeVar launched his Big Baller brand company of people who have not received their merchandise, gotten the wrong merchandise, asked for refunds, not gotten their...
Yeah, so, the new, can't call him mouth of the South, but damn sure got a mouth on him. I'm happy that he is a proud black father.
Shout out.
Proud of his son. The man taking just a little too far.
What do you mean?
A little too far. To a point now where he's alienating his son from his teammates. he came out recently and said that no one wants to play for the coach. And that's just minute compared to
hold
other
on
things he
now,
said and done.
because they're overseas playing in Lithuania. They just had their first game today.
Well, his youngest sons are, but Lonzo is here to play for
So,
Lakers.
so he's having problems with the Lakers coach.
Well, he's had to play with any coach. Period. You know, but the thing is, the one thing about the shoes is when they announced the shoes, like maybe 2 months after the announcement, they remixed the shoes.
Yeah.
But how you gonna remake shoes that weren't even made or sent in the first place? So now the problems they're having is either people aren't getting the model shoes that they ordered, not getting the shoes at all, or getting the shoe like a month late. Hence the F rating. Do you know how bad you got to be F rated from the BBB?
Terrible.
I mean, there's some carriers out here with poor hygiene. They probably get
Sometimes all they say, hey, look,
probably have like a C rating at least. You know what I'm saying?
conspiracy media. Sometimes it just takes your son being locked up in China to get you, looked at by the BBB.
I mean, but you know what? Because yeah,
You know what I mean?
You know, me, I'm not with the conspiracy theory, but I wouldn't be surprised if 45 said, "Hey, man, take a look into this dude."
Yeah. But I think that when they remixed the shoes, I think they were re-gluing them, bro. I think they sent them back. From what I heard, they fall apart.
It's like the shoes that were made weren't even shipped yet. So once they did come out after being remade from not being made in the first place, those came off. So you remade shoes that still didn't correctly operate.
Sometimes the duct tape don't work. You gotta go with Gorilla Glue.
Yeah.
That's just what it was. I think that's what it was. But anybody that was out there paying $500 for a pair of damn tennis shoes, you crazy.
That's the high top.
Crazy.
Whoa, hold on. Those shoes that you just can you put that back on the screen again? Those shoes.
Yes.
Get the hell out of here.
$500.
How much?
500.
Why?
Can you find
why
that
niggas
part
was
in the
complaining
video?
Just
So
the
shoes.
shoe?
So he had
busted as
two
hell.
models. One was 500, and then one was 300. And then for 600, you could get the one that's 500 in an enclosed case signed by.
What?
And the case was made out of cardwood,
Why?
just to let y'all know.
Money back and just inundated with complaints. Now, the Better Business Bureau says they have reached out to the Big Baller brand on numerous occasions, and they have not one time heard back from LeVar or anybody else running the company. Some of these complaints are.
Well, we couldn't actually find the shoes, but everybody out there, I'm pretty sure if you're looking at us, you got the internet. So look, Google the joint,
Google
the Big
them
Baller
ugly-ass
brand
shoes.
shoes,
Yeah.
and you're gonna find out that it looked
Big
like
busted ass shoes.
Yeah, it looked like.
Yo, do y'all remember that?
It looked like my first project. You know how you do little cars
Big
and
busted brand.
the wood
shit.
shop. That
Now-
looked like my go kart.
Do y'all remember that? You remember that shoe store in Stride Right?
Yeah. Oh, there it is, right
Yeah,
there.
there
Got a
you go.
clear
There
sole.
Cheap ass looking ass.
It's like a stripper tennis shoe. It's got a clear sole. You
I
wanna
can
see
see the Gorilla Glue at
do
the
y'all
bottom.
y'all
I can
remember the
see
shoe store Fleet Feet?
Yeah.
In Stride Right?
Yeah.
Stride Right was a
Stride Right.
knockoff.
Yeah.
Foot Locker. You find that shit.
Right.
And
It
Fleet
looks
Feet
like,
and Stride Right.
bro, that joint look like I wouldn't even blow my nose in them jumps, bro. You hear me?
I
Man,
ain't come right through.
Those Walmart Payless Shacks look better
Kitty
than
litter
that.
box.
Big busted brand.
But enough about that. I do
Enough
love
about
the
that.
brother. I do
Sorry.
love the brother.
Shut up,
Hey,
shut
look,
up.
I really
Oh,
admire his
sorry.
business sense.
No, I
man.
do. You know what? I want him to succeed. I want him to see because he's bucking the system. He's bucking the trend. I want him to succeed. But you gotta step your shit up, dude. Like for real.
You need to sew that lip.
Yeah, that too.
Because he talk too much. You talk too much. You don't want to make
Huggy
noise.
with the claps.
Well,
Huggy
you know-
with the claps on the side. Pop in and pop out.
That's what it is, man. I just don't get it. But you know what? I think a lot of people are not seeing like some of the benefits. Like when I saw the game of his sons in Lithuania today, and it was Big Baller brand everything out there.
Yeah.
So
I mean, but
he's
know
getting
what?
He's getting that bag out there.
But you know what though? You know what? You can go over in Europe and make money you can't hear. Like what's considered quote unquote real hip hop. That doesn't sell over here this much. They can go over
Rakim.
Europe
Yeah.
and sell
Rakim
out.
making
Sell out
money
when they
like-
came out in '88. They
Right,
can do
right,
tours. So
right.
for the Big Ball brand to be like that out there, that's not surprising.
True that.
He get a better designer though.
That's a
Kind of
beautiful thing. I got to move to Europe.
Quality.
That's right.
Better quality.
So
500.
the other night, I believe Oprah gave her 2020 presidential bid announcement, and she made a speech at the Global Awards. Golden Globe. You can tell I don't watch award shows. At the Golden Globe Awards, where she basically stole the show, and we got a little clip of her 2020 presidential run announcement.
Good evening. We welcome the challenge, whether it's Oprah Winfrey or anybody else. That was the reaction from the White House today after a widely discussed speech at the Golden Globes last night. Winfrey did nothing to dissuade presidential talk. In fact, her longtime partner seemed to encourage it. With more on this potential matchup in 2020, we begin tonight with Nancy Cordes.
To the casual observer, the speech was vintage Winfrey, an emotional commentary on sexual harassment.
For too long, women have not been heard or believed if they dared to speak their truth to the power of those men. But their time is up.
But fans thought they heard something more, the crescendo of a campaign address.
So I want all the girls watching here and now to know that a new day is on the horizon.
The internet lit up, and her longtime.
But I mean, but still, so you could tell how 45's already in his bag, like already feel threatened, and she ain't say anything.
How is he already feeling threatened when there's so many pictures surfacing of them hanging out as chill buddies, like Netflix and chill people? Like, they was like that back in the day. They was way buddy-buddy.
For some reason, I don't see Oprah, Netflix, and chilling with 45.
You never
I
know.
could be wrong, though. I mean, because he always ain't doing it right. They not married yet.
Yeah. He's where does he disappear to for so many
I don't
months?
think they want to get married though. Like I don't think that's the ultimate goal.
She makes too much money. She ain't trying to join
Like,
that
I don't
dude.
think. Yeah, that's not even.
I take it back then.
Maybe it's because of the billions in her bank account. Everybody wants to kill her in her sleep. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, you couldn't deal with nobody that had $1 billion and not think about it one time.
Only your mind went there, right? You trying to off somebody.
All that ice out there, you wouldn't think about it one time. You look like you think about it every day.
But so if you saw the rest of her speech,
it's a sinister.
She gave.
I don't.
You had a lot of thoughts in that joint.
But like I said, if you watch the whole speech, she gave out the impression that, like I guess she figured like, well, not figured, but if Trump can, and I'm smarter than he is, I can do it too.
Everybody's smarter than he is.
Yeah.
Well, not everybody.
So if Oprah ran, for those that actually vote in here, would y'all vote for?
I would.
If voting mattered.
No doubt about it. Because voting doesn't really matter.
Everybody knows that, right?
I feel like, I'm just not going to comment.
It really doesn't.
I'm just not
No,
going to
but
comment.
seriously, it doesn't.
It doesn't. So.
I mean, that's why I said if you vote.
I mean, if you're part of the electoral college and it mattered, yes, of course I would.
Well, electoral college is goddamn antiquated.
Yeah, but that's what.
I mean,
runs
you know what?
That's what runs it.
You already know that.
Hillary
not
was
a
chosen
delegate,
by
then
the
it doesn't
people.
matter.
Electoral college made 45.
Right, correct.
And Bush, but this is not the first time I feel like people are so confused by Trump. I mean, we're old enough to know who Reagan is. We're old enough. Yeah, I mean, he was an actor is what I'm saying. Like, he was not someone you would think in his early life, oh yeah, he's gonna run something, or
Ronald
Nixon,
Reagan
or
was
anybody.
Too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Reagan,
Like,
there's a whole lot of those. Entertainers tend to win. You know what I'm saying?
You know what made Ronald Reagan dangerous though? When he was in the White House, he was old and senile as hell with his finger on the button. Nobody wanted to mess with somebody old senile with a finger on the
That's
button.
because they was drinking that rubbing alcohol. Nancy Reagan was about that life.
Nobody wanted to mess with somebody that was always there with a finger on the
rubbing
button,
alcohol.
right?
Yeah, she used to drink literal rubbing alcohol.
But for what?
She was that much of an alcoholic. Like, she had to have it. And
Oh,
so
man.
that's like
on them
1,000
interventions
times the alcohol. You know what I'm saying?
where they be
Content that we
drinking
ever. It's deadly every time you drink it or and take it in.
Man, poor
and
lady.
she was doing that on like a regular basis.
Her insides was shot.
Yeah. She
Yeah,
was,
she was
running on ethanol. She would cut her up into steams.
That's why I believe in cloning. Because some of these people just won't go away. Oprah Winfrey keeps getting younger and younger and younger, Joe.
That melanin.
You remember?
You hear me?
You remember what's his name? Was it Ed Burns or George
But how
Burns?
she start off old like that though, She
old.
started off old as shit. If you look
She
at all the
Benjamin
daggone
Button.
joints,
She's the real
when you look
Benjamin
at all the
Button.
episodes of Oprah, the talk show, she started off 80 years old. Now all of a sudden she
Looking
got
like
down
Sophia.
21.
I don't
Stephanie
agree with
getting
that.
old as shit.
I don't
She just
agree
keeps
with
getting
that.
younger and younger and younger. Look at her.
It's that Benjamin
Look at her,
Button,
man.
In a coffin.
She
developed
has
into her womanly.
Yeah.
I ain't never heard that.
She has an awesome, great makeup team.
Last
You
time
know,
I heard
she
that,
has
last
a
time I heard that scenario right there, you got bit
makeup
by a damn
team.
vampire. Okay?
No.
All right? That's the last time I heard that. Anybody?
But Oprah is great. Oprah is great.
You
She
would vote
looks
for her?
amazing
You would vote
because
for
she
her?
works hard.
I
Like,
don't
you
know. I
know.
would vote for her.
You know, I figure
Why
about
wouldn't you
2020
vote for her?
comes.
I mean,
it's
I'm
gonna
sick
be.
of entertainment.
I don't know.
That's
what
what I was
she's
gonna say. By
saying.
2022
But
comes,
who do
it's
you
gonna be a
think would be a
circus.
good, like, that's what I'm trying to.
It's gonna be a circus, like, because they figure if a reality star can win, well, me as whatever, that's not politician can. So you might see some interesting characters running for president in 2020.
Everybody out there, do not believe this man over here because he was raised in Cali where they voted in the goddamn person that don't even know how to say California.
Well, I'm from Denver,
But don't even know how to say the jump.
I'm from
And
Denver.
you telling me, no, bruh, you started this. Cali started it. Go back home.
No, but you know what? It's funny you say because like that year that that Schwarzenegger ran, you had a stripper ran, and your favorite person, a midget ran, along with. Along with Schwarzenegger. So it goes. So if you got an ex-actor, you got a stripper,
You could be a smart
and you got a midget running for
and
the
a
governor
smart
of the
little
state.
person.
Just because small stature
And
doesn't
there's
mean small
nothing wrong with
intelligence,
that.
y'all.
But this
That
person
little
was-
person
that
might have been
person was
highly
a clown.
intelligent.
Let me ask you
So
this.
what I'm saying is, you might see
LP
some
power,
ways-
man.
Everybody here,
You know
can
what I
you
mean?
trust a person that acts? Like they can throw tears out there at any moment's notice. Do you trust a person that can act really well? Hell no. I'd rather trust the
Do you
midget and the
trust
stripper,
anybody
because
who
at least
wants
I know
that
they honest
position?
about
You
their
turn it on
money.
and
They
off.
getting it out of
I mean, well, they all actors
You can't get
anyway.
lost in your craft. You can't get that lost when you're
Who
Yo,
can,
every-
who can you
doing
trust?
Every
Like a
politician's an
character.
actor.
Why don't we make it
Trust all
a
people
why don't we
until
make
they
it a
give you a reason
republic,
not
a
to
true
trust them.
republic, and
We
have
might
a
have to
one
have a
for one
couch.
vote? How about we take away the whole idea of having an executive and a legislative and have a direct vote? Because that's really what you want. Why would you want to talk to someone else when you can just talk to yourself?
That's too much
Hey,
like right
or talk
there,
to
you know what I'm saying? That's too much like
There's
right.
no
talk to
represent.
myself sometimes.
Let's represent ourselves.
Well, talking to yourself is not a problem. As long as, you know, you don't answer yourself. Do you answer yourself?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Yes. And
Yes,
there's
I
nothing
do.
wrong
Yeah,
with that.
I give myself
There's
high
nothing
fives,
wrong
bro.
with
Do you
that.
argue with yourself?
If I could wipe my own ass, why I can't high five myself and talk to
I
myself?
curse myself out when I've done something
No,
wrong.
I don't know
You
how wipe your ass and
damn
high
it.
five. It goes to the same.
Yeah, damn it.
I think it does.
All right, so Jacob's kicking us out. Jacob's
having
telling us
us.
to wrap up. So we got to go. Crystal, thank you for
Yeah.
calling in.
Yeah.
Crystal.
Bye, Chris.
Crystal,
Y'all are a riot.
Kulas.
Thanks for having us, man.
Yes,
we
thank
off.
you
We off.
for having us once
Kulas,
again.
thank y'all again for coming back. And again, you are welcome to come back at any time.
Indeed.
We be back.
Indeed.
Anytime.
We gonna be back.
Again, let people know what's going on. Is this on Sunday?
This Sunday, the 14th, at the Fillmore, we will be there with Black Alley and The Fix. Doors open at 7:30. 7:30.
7:30.
I believe show starts at 8. Tickets are
30.
$20.
30.
8:30. Show starts at 8:30.
We
I'm all
first
wrong.
get there on
And
time.
for your late coming black folks, show up at 6:30. How about that?
And everybody.
Can you get at 6:30?
Show up at 7:30. Show up at 7:30.
7:30.
Doors open at
Get a
7:30.
good spot.
Yes.
Standing room only.
And where can people find you?
All the social
www.thecOOLOTS or at the COOLOTS. Everywhere. Just Google. Throw it in. It's Google.
We're Googleable.
Google. And you can find me on Instagram and Twitter, Breezy Taylor, BREAZY Taylor, Facebook, breezy.taylor.5. Hey, y'all.
And you can find me at RedNose199 on Twitter, RedNose1999 on IG, and AI McDowell Ferguson on Facebook. And the Red Nose stands for the people, not the clown.
All right, and we out of here. Peace.